y'all. Ben Quayle is the worst candidate for Congress in history. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Fucking Forrest Gump marathon on TNT screwed me up. Why is it in this country that only with politicians would we assume because he's got the same last name as some other politician that he's good? It don't work like that anywhere else. In my hometown, which is very small back in Tennessee, my father was famous as a master carpenter. Nobody there asked me to build shit. Bad idea. Missed that gene. Wow. You guys get lots of emails at work, at home, all the spam bullshit. That's my current bugaboo that drives me crazy. And I don't know how I get on these lists. Apparently, there's only two things people are trying to sell me. How to enlarge my schlong and Viagra. Don't need either. I did try Viagra once. I didn't need it. It's always like recreational drugs. Just a party. Real bad idea, folks, if you don't need it. About 3 hours or so into this experiment, my wife is long gone. My little puppy was quivering and whining under the bed. And all this time later, I've got a couple of neighbors who will not look me in the eye. Got kids? Any other unlucky victims here? You have kids, sweetheart? Really? Well, God bless you. And I'd be sneaking out of here real fast before the other women figure it out. A waist this big. I appreciate all four of y'all sitting at that table though. I have a lifelong thing for blondes. I fucked up and married a non-blonde once. That didn't work out at all. This one's working out. She is blonde. 14 years. Come on, personal best for both of us. Apparently, if you come in behind a great big old asshole, you look pretty good. Oh, Josh. But we have raised 5 boys, and I'm here tonight to apologize to all the women. Because I now have 7 granddaughters, and having watched them grow, I figured out you guys can't help it. I always thought you're just a bunch of manipulative shrews. You're out to fuck every guy out of everything you could. Now, that's a cynical view. I know you don't have to applaud that. But having watched my 2-year-old granddaughters work me over, I'm sorry, it's genetic. You can't help it. They own my old ass. Look up at me and flutter those little eyes at 2 and say, Grandpa or Papa, and whatever comes after that, I'm due. It's like I'm their bitch. Yeah, I do get a lot of emails trying to sell me Viagra and whatever those extendees things are. What I really need is a good source for weed. I quit smoking weed a long time ago so I could hold a job in the corporate world. A decision I regret. And if you're faced with that decision, just don't do it. It makes no sense. You get locked in a cubicle, and it's like it's fucking big for all those years and doing mindless stuff for stupid people. They should issue weed. Good morning, Jim. Here's your 2 joints. For lunch, we're having Spam sandwiches and Coke. We'll get you through the afternoon, yeah. But anyhow, I could use a good source for weed. I've tried. I now own my own little business, and we're starting slower, but it's working. So I have the time, I have the inclination, I have the money. Can't find a fucking source. Apparently, I look like a cop. Hell, I tried growing a beard. Even my friends thought I was going undercover, and they know I'm not a cop. I could grow my hair out, and then I look stupid. I hate old men with ponytails, and if there's one of you here, fuck you. Back to you. I have a confession to you two. I look at you and you're absolutely beautiful. But I've grown so damn old now that when I see you, my first thought is actually, shit, I bet her mama's pretty.
Nice.
And that is sad because guys can tell you there's a point. I mean, I was probably in my 40s before I came to realize that it's a fucking joke. You really don't have a prayer with somebody who looks like this when you look like this. Unless you have serious daddy issues. In that case, my wife has got right home. I could be there a while though because I won't have a home after that. Oh gosh, where am I? All right, I'm here. You know, like I said, weed. I grew up in the 70s, so we had the really good weed.
Yeah.
It was nice. I smoked so much weed, I had Puerto Ricans that come to my house every time a boat landed in New York City. Sergeant Jim, we got some new Panama red. Those are the good old days. Sometimes at my age, I do have these Alzheimer-y moments. Alzheimer-y. You might write that down. That's a good word. We need to put that out there. So it's just for me, basically. Occasionally you just see me stand here and laugh. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I have ADD and Alzheimer's, so half the time I'm in a big fucking hurry and have no idea why. It can't get done. Thank you so much for coming out on Sunday night and supporting live comedy. That's my time. My name is Jim Walker.